Okay, I worked at a Target on Black Friday in California. I am familiar with large amounts of people rushing you, coming down, bearing down upon you at one time. And I gotta say, there are some people, such as myself, who are like, all right, bet I can deal with this chaos. It's not a problem. The adrenaline gets pumping up, gets pumping though. And then there are other people who, it's very intimidating, it's very scary, and guys, to sit here and have this woman talk about nobody's gonna hurt you, why are you running? As you're hearing just like, things getting smashed, like, oh, they're trying to, it's called self-preservation. Anyways, this is what was taking place in Rochester, New York. I think this went down last night. And a fun little factoid for you. Rochester, New York is about an hour and a half away from Syracuse, New York. And if you are familiar with Syracuse, New York, well, that's where Syracuse University is, and they've been having a gigantic issue when it comes to the whole BLM and, communist Marxist takeover under the precipice of black oppression in the United States of America. So it wouldn't surprise me if a large amount of the people who are in this video made that drive. Oh, we all saw the Boondocks, right? When you throw chairs, that's when the party's getting rocking. So how? Like, I'm still kind of perplexed as she could sit there and be like, oh, why are you running? Why are you getting out of the way of this clearly angry mob of Antifa / Black Lives Matter is Antifa. Just so we're clear, guys. Black Lives Matter is just, it's just a nice little rebranding. They took off one patch, put on another. I don't know if you guys caught it right quick. Let's take a little bit of a what's name back. Yeah, Big Mom over here. She's she got the mic, right? She has the most oppression points, and by God, she's gonna let it rock. Wow. What do you mean the lack of accountability, the lack of responsibility for one's own self? I mean, really, it's saddening because in a lot of ways, this country did do it to itself with the over reliance upon the welfare state and allowing these, grievance studies to be such a prominent role. Hey, fun little factoid for you. President Trump recently began removing racial theory, racial theory from government courses because like every job requires training, and one of the courses that they had in there was race theory, where it's just like, oh yes, white folks so bad, white supremacy, the most evilest thing in the world, when in reality it's a cover. It's a cover like anything else. So, to the untrained eye, it may seem as if this is a black man rolling up on, Katie, Becky, and then what have you. But what they're not going to tell you is that this individual is clearly and obviously alphabetical. Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, yeah. This is totally who got shot this time? Like that's my question because I didn't hear of anybody getting shot. This is all taking place in upstate New York, and their whole thing is to just. I think the grand scheme of this is to make it seem as if there's this gigantic race conflict that's on its way that happens to have a whole bunch of non-black faces sitting here screaming about how terrible it is black men have it, while many of us, particularly those who've had their fathers and had their grandfathers and come from solid families of descendants, which is far less than 13% of the population. Yeah, we're like, nah, fam, nah, no, no, no. This is not what our families were, saying like went through. This is not how it's supposed to. No, no. If there was a fight for dignity, then damn it, we want to maintain our dignity, not this animalistic nonsense. Real talk. Golly, it's like they're just there to be annoying. They have no real ask, no real, no solid like arguments to make. They're just there because like honestly, blue team needs to make it seem like we're in conflict. We're in constant constant battle, crisis. There we go. Constant crisis. And then you're like, yo, you get to eat for free tonight. Jesus Christ. Come on, yeah. Cut it out. It's like the insurance argument or the oh well, like they have a problem. Oh, this was a tasty meme that I came across. They have a problem with burning and looting, but the KKK didn't have a problem with burning and looting, and it's like, okay, then go dig up those KKK that did it, and I don't know, like, necromancy. But either ways, like, what we do is we hold people accountable for their individual actions. So, thusly, if all these people who are out here completely disturbing everybody else's nice time end up getting locked up or face repercussions for those actions, then yeah, that's all I know. For real. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Like... My favorite thing in the world is reading particularly the Bitchute comments and people saying some of the most, oh my goodness, they're animals, apes, and all this other fun stuff. It's like, bro, real talk, it's quite a bit of y'all out there too. This is definitely a rainbow coalition thing. It irritates me when I come across like, other creators who sit there and be like, oh, well, it's just like Black Lives Matter, black people. No, no, that's exactly what they're trying to make you think. Nah, fam. Nah, this ain't on. It's particularly those of us who had fathers and just heterosexual, in their terminology, heterosexual, heteronormative, cis, black, American descendant. My family's was a slave. Men. No, nah, not even close. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.